Hey, I'm excited to do another favorites video with you guys. I just grabbed some of the products that I've been reaching for lately and want to share them with you. Let's first have a moment for my incredible hair day today. I don't know what the deal is, but it's styled beautiful. Well, I know exactly what the deal is, but I feel pretty good about it. So oftentimes, probably you'd be surprised to know how often I'm frustrated with my hair, but I feel like this is a pretty good hair day. So I was like, I'll film something so I can, show it off or whatever. Is that annoying? I don't know. Okay, one of the reasons why my hair has been awesome lately is, first, let me just, my all-time favorite, Aquage Uplifting Foam. I've used this product forever, and it is the best. People know me and this product together. We're together forever. We're married. This product by Oscar Blondie, the Hair Lift Thickening and Strengthening Mousse, is amazing. I have never used a mousse that's actually done anything for my hair without leaving it really sticky to where every time you kind of comb through it, it's like you're ripping your hair out. So these two people together is like massive, awesomely styled hair, because you get the root lift from this product. Like I pointed this out in my last tutorial, but the nozzle is concentrated to go right into your roots, and then you spread it around. And then I spray this into my palm a little bit larger than a golf ball. A little goes a long way, and spread that mid shaft to ends. It's amazing. I get crazy volume from it, and I like huge hair. So I cannot say enough great things about this. In the first video, or my tutorial that I did recently, I just had the travel size because I bought it and was like, this might be terrible. I've never had a mousse that works. So you can see I went out and bought the big one because I'm like, this is crazy good. I have to own this. So that is one of the reasons why my hair kind of looks alright today. Since I'm talking about Oscar Blondie, I will continue. The Dry Styling Heat Protect Spray is also another product that I've been loving. I picked it up when I got the volumizer because it was buy two, get one. I went to Ulta, and I have mixed reviews about my experiences at Ulta, but they had put one of those labels under the product saying buy two, get one free, excludes specialty products, and the Oscar Blondie line was not listed on that piece of paper. So I was like, well, maybe Oscar Blondie products are buy two, get one free, given that the label is right underneath all of the products. So I grabbed 3, and I walked to the front, and she said it wasn't. The customer or the employee said that it wasn't an Oscar Blondie deal, but I was like, well, can you give it to me? Like it's right there, and she did. So anyway, so I got 3 products for the price of 2, so that was cool. So this is my second one that I got, and I really love this as well. It doesn't leave any kind of residue or feeling of anything on your hair whatsoever, and it's supposed to protect from a little bit of heat, which my hair gets an excessive amount of. So I really like this as well. Let's just continue talking about hair stuff. So I recently went on a trip to New York City. Before I went, I was feeling like my hair was a disaster. It was pretty dry. And so I've always wanted to try the Living Proof line that I've always seen it at Sephora, but I'm sure that it's at other places as well. And so instead of getting the full Living Proof line, which I would normally reach for, I decided to get the Restore, which comes in this color. So it was a shampoo and conditioner. You can see I brought the small ones because I didn't know if I was going to like it. And then it came with a deep conditioner, which I was like, perfect. So I did this the night before I left for New York City. And I shampooed with this shampoo and then did this deep conditioner. I hadn't used this conditioner, but I loved it so much. I was like, you know what? I'm just going to bring these because these are a lot easier to travel with than my bigger Pureology shampoo and conditioner. And it's a lot for me to try a shampoo once and then decide to bring it on kind of an important trip. And I was really happy with it. It did a great job. I was thrilled. So I'm really impressed with these shampoos and conditioners. Along with the deep conditioner, it's really thick. And I used a fair amount. I don't know, it's pretty bright in here. I don't know if you can kind of see in there. But I only used I don't know, like a tablespoon. And that was all I needed from mid-shaft to ends because it's really spreadable. But great deep conditioner. I like these products. So I want to try the full line. I've heard good things about that as well. If you're looking for a really nice conditioning shampoo and conditioner, it's not going to weigh your hair down too much. It's not heavy. So I'll compare it to Pureology Essential Repair. That stuff is heavy. Heavy. Like I can't use it and my hair is, I would say, dry and damaged. And it's just like a mop. So this is light enough, but still gives me the smoothness and the conditioning. So I really like it a lot. While I was in New York City, I stopped in Sephora. The Sephora in Times Square is crazy huge, and I just love that store anyway. And I picked up this Coty Beauty Elixir. I hope I'm saying that right. I doubt I am. I've heard Coty. I'm pretty sure it's French because it says Paris underneath it. So I'm not even going to try because I took Spanish in high school. And college, actually. That was almost my minor, but that's for another time. So it's a spray, a mist. There you go, an action shot. And I spray this on in the morning, so after I get out of the shower, I put nothing else on my face. I do a few mists of this. It acts as a toner and also a moisturizer, a little bit of a moisturizer, but don't use it solely as your moisturizer. It smells awesome. I love the way it smells. I've heard mixed reviews. I actually heard about this product from Essie Button. She is quite hilarious, a YouTube beauty girl. The occasional cuss word, so if that bugs you, don't check her out, but she's very funny. Anyway, she was talking about it, and I'm like, I gotta try it, because she says she has dry skin, so I've just really enjoyed the smell, and it's just done nice things for my skin, I think. It's kind of a splurgy thing. I got the smaller one. But I'm also planning on using it in the summer here when it gets so hot and you just feel like bleh, and you've done your makeup in the morning. If I've worked a whole day at the salon, I'm sweating, I've been sweating for hours. If I just need kind of a pick-me-up, I'm gonna use this as my go-to, so hopefully that'll do what I hope it's going to do. Okay, I did not plan on talking about New York City so much, but these things all tie in together. I got my first ever Bobbi Brown product. I got the Corrector in Porcelain Peach. There's what it looks like. It's going to look extra light here because I've got all this light shining on my face. It is fantastic. So the reason I got it is there was a makeup artist assisting me while I was in New York City. She'll find out all about later on this year. And so she was a Bobbi Brown makeup artist, but she's freelancing now. Anyway, she used the Corrector on me, and it was, I've used really heavy, intense under eye concealers before. I'm using the Makeup Forever full cover right now. But what the Corrector does that's different from concealer is it goes in, it's a little bit more yellow based. So if you think of the color wheel, purple and yellow are across from each other. So if you have dark under eye circles, which are going to err in the like purple side, you want something yellow-ish to counteract it. So just like if you were to, I don't know, have hair color that's way too red, typically a stylist would do like a green-based rinse on it to cut out some of the red. So these colors are going to counteract each other. So the reason why this is the Corrector is because it corrects the darker color, and it's very thick. Like I just press my finger in it and then dot it on, mainly only where the under eye bags are and dark circles, and then use a little, you only need a tiny, tiny bit of concealer on top of that just to set everything in place and then sort of blend it out. So I've loved it. It's been really, probably going to be an essential in my makeup kit from now on. I feel like it'll make my concealer more effective because while the coverage from the concealer is thick, it doesn't have the correcting agents that Corrector does. So get it. If you've got crazy dark under eye circles like me, get it. My second makeup product is from Make. It's a really pretty pink blush in Limoges pink. I don't know. I'm not gonna try. Starts with an L. I'll write about it. But it's a really beautiful pink. So I have been wearing more coral blushes lately just because I feel like it. And I have a pink blush similar to this, the Tarte Amazonian Clay blushes, but it's a lighter pink. This pink is crazy pigmented. So if you like a relatively heavy blush, I typically like pretty heavy blush, sometimes too heavy. But all you have to do is press your blush brush in here and just swipe away. Like you don't have to swirl it around or anything. You just press and swipe, and that's going to pick up plenty of product. You can press it on the apples of your cheek and then really blend it out. And it's wonderful. The coverage stays all day. It gives you great color. It's blendable, all of those things, but it is really pigmented. So if you're not comfortable with taking a little tiny bit of time to really blend it in nicely, it might be too heavy of a product for you. It's also such a pink color, you don't want to go too heavy with it anyway, so it's not like, you know, doll, pink cheeks. not cute. My last makeup product I'm going to talk about is by Bare Essentials or Bare Minerals or whatever they go by these days. And it's the Love Affair Illuminizing glowing thing, and I've used it a ton. It's really a beautiful rose gold color. I got this a while ago on sale. The color is the Love Affair. And I use a really fluffy brush with this and do the tops of my cheekbones, center of my forehead, down my nose, and the front of my chin. Instead of the back of my chin, front, bottom of my chin. But what I like about it is it gives you glow and almost a hint of bronzer because it's not a really white or pearly luminizer. It's, you know, kind of rose gold. It's got a hint of bronze in there as well. But the shimmer brightens you up. So I'm really not a huge fan of bronzer at all. I'm way too pale. Can you tell? So this is a nice enough bronzer for me. And I've had this, like I said, for a while, but I keep reaching for it these days. So it's been one of my favorites. My final product for the favorites are 2 Laura Mercier products. They came together in a set of 3. My mom was kind enough to give me this set when I was home for Easter. But I gave her the 3rd piece because it's a honey bath. And it comes with this really cute honey wand that you dip in and then you dip that in your bath. But I can't remember the last time I've taken a bath. I have no idea. It might have been, it's maybe been like 4 or 5 years. I get hot. As soon as I get in, I get hot and I'm like, I'm done. Anyway, so I just gave that to her because she takes a bath every night. But the Fresh Fig Scrub is what I have here. And it has the coordinating body lotion. These are really nice containers. They're glass. They're really heavy. They're not fun to travel with. But they're not the kind of thing you should travel with anyway because they're really heavy and glass. But the scrub's incredible. It leaves your skin really smooth. It smells great. And then the lotion as well, the body cream, is thick but not greasy at all and smells awesome. It also came with a little fragrance that I've sort of been wearing. I have others that I prefer, but it's nice for a really neutral, mild fragrance. So I really like these products. So if you're a Laura Mercier fan, or if you're looking, actually this would be a great Mother's Day gift, this little trio. I'm sure you can buy them all together at the department stores or maybe even Sephora, I'm not sure. But they're really lovely and high quality, so it's really a nice gift to give someone or to get for yourself, who cares? Alright, I'm going to assume people are going to ask about my lip color because that's a common question I get asked, which I appreciate because that means you like what I'm wearing on my lips. And what I did here is the Revlon Just Bitten Kissable Balm Stain in Cherished Devotion. I thought it was just Cherished. Maybe it's Cherished Devotion. So I put that on first, and then I topped it with Maybelline's Color Whisper. I think it's Maybelline. The Color Whisper in Pinup Peach. So these two together. So this one's really violet, and then this one's more peachy, as you can tell, and it leaves you with like kind of a pinky violet color. This is probably too violet for some, so if you want to pink it out, put a pink color right over it, and that'll do that for you. But I actually don't really like these Just Bitten Kissables. They are really drying, which is sometimes bound to happen with longwear stuff. Which is kind of why I like putting the Color Whisper on top of it. It's more hydrating. But the CoverGirl Jumbo Gloss Balm Sticks are awesome. And they're kind of a similar package, but they're so much better than these. So if you're going between the two, like, I'd look for more of a violet one in the CoverGirl. I don't like these. They smell weird. They feel weird. They dry your lips out. I don't know. I'm just using it up since I have it. So, and I like the color. So, if you can believe it, I think I've run out of things to say. So those are my monthly favorites for April. Kind of a random grouping of products, but I hope it was helpful or interesting to watch. I don't know if it was, but thank you for watching. If you want to see my other favorites videos, you can click the link on the blog, or you can find the information in the information bar below this video on the YouTube channel. And if you like more videos like these, I'll try and do more. I'm thinking about doing like my favorite makeup products of all time, like essentials. So if that sounds interesting, let me know in the comments on the YouTube channel so we can kind of keep them in one place, and I will move that to the top of my priority list for blog related tasks. Thanks for watching.